October 19th, 1986, Lagos, Nigeria. A quiet Sunday morning turned into a nightmare. A young journalist sat in his home and opened a letter. In an instant, his life was gone. This was no ordinary tragedy. This was the assassination of Dele Giwa, Nigeria's fearless investigative journalist. A crime that shocked a nation and remains unsolved to this day. Today, we uncover the chilling story of Dele Giwa, a man whose commitment to truth angered the powerful and whose mysterious death by a letter bomb still haunts Nigeria. Dele Giwa, known to the world as Dele Giwa, was born in 1947 in Ile-Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. He came from a family that valued education, discipline, and integrity. From a young age, Giwa showed signs of brilliance and curiosity. He asked questions others avoided. He challenged ideas others accepted without thought. He studied mass communication at the University of Ife and graduated in the early 1970s. Even as a student, Giwa was drawn to journalism, not for fame, but for its power to expose injustice and hold leaders accountable. After university, he joined the Daily Times, Nigeria's leading newspaper at the time. His work quickly stood out. His reports were bold, accurate, and uncompromising. He researched deeply, verified facts carefully, and refused to bend under pressure. Colleagues described him as disciplined, meticulous, and fearless, a journalist who believed that truth mattered above all else. In 1985, Giwa co-founded Newswatch magazine. It would go on to change Nigerian journalism forever. Newswatch was bold, investigative, and relentless. Giwa and his team exposed corruption, human rights abuses, and political scandals that shook the corridors of power. They covered stories others were too afraid to touch. The magazine quickly became respected by the public and feared by the powerful. Giwa's writing challenged military authority, questioned government policies, and exposed abuses that affected ordinary Nigerians. But courage comes at a cost. Powerful figures began to see him not as a journalist, but as a threat. The 1980s were turbulent years in Nigeria. A civilian government under Shehu Shagari had been overthrown in 1983 by Major General Muhammadu Buhari. 2 years later, in 1985, Buhari himself was removed in a palace coup led by General Ibrahim Babangida. Corruption was widespread. Dissent was dangerous. Press freedom was under constant attack. In this climate, Dele Giwa's journalism was not just bold, it was risky. He questioned authority openly. He exposed secrets carefully. He demanded accountability fearlessly, and that made him a target. On the morning of October 19th, 1986, Giwa received a letter at his home in Lagos. It appeared ordinary, but inside it was a hidden bomb. The moment he opened it, the device exploded. His secretary, Olakunle Adebayo, and his driver, Sunday Afolabi, were injured but survived. The sophistication of the bomb suggested professional involvement. This was not random violence. It was a calculated assassination. Nigeria was thrown into shock. Who could commit such an act, and why? Suspicion quickly fell on powerful institutions. Giwa had been interrogated by security agencies shortly before his death. Many believed he was close to exposing sensitive information involving corruption in internal security operations. Other theories emerged: foreign involvement, political rivalries. But no evidence was ever produced. Despite multiple investigations, no one was arrested. Witnesses were afraid. Evidence disappeared, and the truth remained buried under layers of silence and power. Dele Giwa's death left a deep wound in Nigeria's media history, but his legacy endures. Through Newswatch, Giwa showed what journalism could be: brave, disciplined, and unafraid. He proved that reporters could challenge authority, protect the vulnerable, and speak truth to power. His investigative style became a model for generations of journalists. His insistence on accuracy, integrity, and courage continues to inspire reporters across Nigeria and beyond. Even decades later, his influence remains visible in every journalist who dares to ask difficult questions and demand accountability. Dele Giwa did not just report history, he became part of it. Dele Giwa, 1947 to 1986, a life cut short, a truth still unanswered. a legacy of fearless journalism. If Dele Giwa's courage inspires you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who care about history and truth. Your support helps keep these stories alive and honors the voices that dared to speak when silence was safer.